everybody. Is it this fancy? I can see you on my phone. I'm controlling you with my phone. You're on the GoPro. So it's a little bit of an early morning. Very early morning. So we're going to head to work, get some coffee. All I'm going to say, if you haven't heard about last night, RBG, we see you doing work up there in heaven. All right, let's go. Probably the most graceful car entrance ever.
Opportunity for people to rally around him? I don't think so. I think that President Trump's campaign has really been about playing to his base, and I think his base will be, like everyone should be whenever someone gets sick, very, very concerned. But I don't think it will bring independence in. I don't think people will say, oh, he got that virus that he's been downplaying for months now. You know what, I think I'll take another look at his candidacy. So I don't think he's going to get a sympathy vote. I do think it will absolutely rally the base, which is all of what he's been playing to this whole campaign anyway.
What do you think for California? Update has never been in play in this presidential race. What are your thoughts there?
Well, I think if anything, it brings into stark relief the difference between the response on the federal level to the coronavirus, telling us it's a hoax, or it's going to magically go away, or you don't need to wear a mask, or you don't need to shut down, and compare that to California, the first state to say we are going to shut down, at the forefront of you do need to wear a mask, really trying to use tough restrictions, listening to experts, saying we have to do this for public safety and health. And it again reminds everybody of that difference.
I love NPR. I feel like NPR is just such a valuable resource, especially in times like these. Without getting too specific, you know. Anyway. On my way down to get a flu shot. Friendly reminder, make sure you get a flu shot. It's later in the day. I got off work at 3:30, went in at 7. So it's 5 o'clock now, almost 5:15. I've been home for a little while, but sometimes you just have to come home and download. Am I right? I know I'm right. All right. Oh my God, I need to stop saying all right. It's a nervous habit and it needs to stop. Came home from work today and Champy, something spooked him. So we have a dog. I don't think he has been in the vlogs yet. If I don't look at you, it's because I'm driving. I'm being safe. We have a dog. He is a Jack Russell mix. Love of my life. Best dog ever. I rescued him in college and he's just the best. But keyword being a rescue. So when I first adopted him, I knew just from what the shelter had told me, he had been a little roughed up, to put it very nicely. He was about a year and a half old, they said. Estimation. I mean, you can never really tell with dogs. The vet can only give their best guess. So the best guess was that he was about a year and a half. And the home luckily relinquished him. He wasn't like out on the street or anything, and I'm thankful they had the good sense to relinquish him. They knew that they couldn't take care of him. But he had never walked inside of a house a day in his life. The only time he was ever brought inside, and I mean this is all per what the people who relinquished him said, but you know, people try and make things better than they seem, so I can't imagine that this would, you know, be dramatized. The only time that he walked through the house was to walk through the garage to get into the car to drive to the shelter to be relinquished. So he's also, well, I've had him for 7 years, so he's going to be 9 this November. He's come such a long way, but he's very scared. Well, he used to be very scared of men. Men still kind of make him a little bit nervous, and he did not used to like sudden movements, you know, around his head. I mean, nobody does, but due to his circumstances. So that's a little bit of a background on Champ. He has done amazingly well with Royce. That was a concern when we found out we were pregnant, was, okay, you know, the dog, we're never, ever okay with relinquishing an animal based off of what's convenient for you. You take that animal into your life and they are your responsibility. I mean, Champ is Elliott and my baby too. You know, he was our baby before Royce was our baby, but it was a safety thing. But he's done very well, never given us any concern. But when I came home from work today, he had gnawed, I mean, it looked like a wild animal gnawed on the baby gate in the house. I was like, what the heck? And then Elliott's mom, she was home at the time, she went to go let him out, dashed in the street under a car, could not get a hold of him, and was shivering under a car in the street. And we live, mind you, on top of that large hill. Like, the driveway is a huge hill, so something spooked him. And I checked, there's an app for LA County where we can see, you know, where there's an earthquake or if there's been a recent earthquake, and we get alerts. No alerts. Check to see if there's a snake in the house or something like that. Nothing. So it's a mystery. I don't know. He's never done that ever. And you know, you'll have the, oh, but he's a rescue, blah, blah, blah. No, I know my dog. He's never done that. So, and it was wild too, because 2 nights ago, when Elliott was working night shift, I was the only one home. Champ slept in front of Royce's door, almost as if he was guarding it. Spooky season, people. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna finish. God, there it goes again, another all right. I'm cutting it off. Cut the cord. I mean, unless you want to. What my plan was?
Uh-huh.
You don't want to know. Stop making me edit things out.
Side
we
like
got
I did
Boba.
Something. Sheesh.
Leave that nice woman and her butt alone. Let them live their life. Both of them, her and her butt. That's an edit. You're really not gonna let us in, huh?
No. Alright, here we go. Frickin' drive. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
You can say frickin'. You just can't say the
frick.
You just can't say the other thing.
Heckin' frick.
All right, just going to be wrapping up here. Settling in for the evening to edit. I'm playing around with a mic that came in from Amazon today. I tried it with the dead cat and without the dead cat, and I can't hear either one. It comes in this really nice kit though, so probably watch a YouTube tutorial or two to figure out how to do it. Got my Boba pistachio. So good. And then when that runs out, the vino. It's Friday. All right, guys. That wraps it up for Vlogtober Day 2. Tomorrow we'll be going to the zoo, so stay tuned for some fun footage, and we'll see you then. Good night.